You're listening to Sit, Talk, and Listen podcast with your hosts, Payroll Rob and Xavi Bauer.
Oh, yes. All sorts of happy people. Happy to see us. Some new introduction to the show, Xavi. High production quality here today. What do you think?
We got the drops.
We got some drops. So yeah, just to bring everybody into the fold, I got, a way to hook up more things into the program now. So I was able to hook up my drum pad. It's like a sample pad here that I got all sorts of different bleeps and bloops and blops on. So we could have ourselves an adventure today, and we don't even know what it could be. It could be a little bit of everything.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get it down to where we know what drops we're playing, so it's relevant, but
relevant, schmelevant. It brings the excitement. It brings the fun.
But it's episode 48.
Yes, Sit Talk Listen, episode 48. So off the hop, I guess we're gonna get into it. Xavier, what do you got? Athletes 48, kind of a rare.
I got Jacob number. DeGrom in my brain.
Jacob DeGrom.
I got a little
definitely
Torrey Hunter.
Oh yeah. Who did he play for again?
Minnesota
Hunter.
Twins, Los Angeles Angels,
That's right.
Anaheim.
That's right.
Yeah, I got St. Louis's own Ivan Herrera. I got little Steven Davis.
You got these 48s locked in. I was not able to come up with a single 48 off the top of my head. I can't even lie to you.
Steven Davis. And then I was gonna go with not a jersey, but Jimmy Johnson, NASCAR racer.
Oh, that's a good one. That's definitely
drove the 48 car.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Good.
So that's my 48s.
That's great. I mean, honestly, 1,000 times better than I would have ever thought. You would have got, because I couldn't come up with a single one. I didn't spend a lot of time though. I spent about 30 seconds while the page was loading with the ones that I did find. So you named a lot of great ones that I had written down. A few of them that maybe weren't mentioned. The panda, the Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, Pablo Sandoval. Yeah, he was 48.
What was his nickname?
Oh no, that was his waistline.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! I don't know. Thanks, Fred. Dude, what was it though? The big panda or just panda? What do they call him?
The panda.
Just the panda?
Yeah, because I think it's implied that he's big when
you're called panda.
Yeah, not
all pandas are big.
Yes.
Okay, that's good to think about.
Panda.
Said Steven Davis, Bud Dupree, current NFL player, not exactly high profile guy, but
yeah,
Steelers player, right? I believe.
Who?
Bud Dupree.
Bud Dupree. Yeah, he was 48.
Yep. And NHL, you got Tomas Hertel.
Okay.
Hurdle?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Hurdle.
There you go. I like that. And then there was a Nazar Mohammed in the NBA, 48 for a lot of years. Apparently played from the late 90s till 2017. I don't know. I'm just trying to cover all the major sports leagues of 48.
Sure about that?
You sure about that?
You sure about that? You sure about that? That's why?
That's what the internet says. I don't know. We're just going to have to roll with it. That's fun. That's fun. We're having fun now, guys.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, so
I think that covers a lot of the famous 48s, honestly, much deeper than I thought it would have ever gotten.
48's locked in.
Woo! Looking forward to
Good number.
48, good number. 38 if you're from St. Louis. So today also is July 11th. Xavi, it has been, 7, 8 days since our last episode.
1 week since you looked at me.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me. That one. It was right before the 4th of July, our last episode. But today is July 11th. So let's get into July 11th National Days. And I tell you what, just off the top, me knowing these days, I'm feeling pretty good about July 11th. So let's think about it. July 11th. What's another way to look at it? It is 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah. So
yes. It is free Slurpee Day.
And it's my cousin Matthew's birthday.
Shouts out Matthew.
It's
Happy
easy to remember his birthday.
Yeah. Just got everything in the bag, dude. So it is
You
free.
get that one ready to go.
Well, it's on the same little page with some of the other ones here.
Cumpleaños a ti.
Yeah, dude. Happy birthday. But, always easy to remember Matthew's birthday. It's on 7-Eleven Day. So does he enjoy going out and getting a free Slurpee?
I don't know. I mean, Tim Griner, who listens, is in a frat with him. So I guess we do have a direct way of asking him that question now.
Send it up the grapevine.
Call
let's
in,
see.
big Tim Griner.
Call in, big birthday boy.
Yeah! It's just one of those days.
Yeah. It's free Slurpee Day, 7-Eleven Day. So that's probably, I don't know, there's some other great days today. You want to see, we have National French Fry Day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's going to play into the Mount Rushmore later.
Yeah.
Where,
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Do
the
we
Mount
with other
Rushmore today
people?
is going to be the Mount Rushmore of any kind of potato dish. Now that we're going to get into it later, but that leaves all French fry variations on the
All
table.
the
So you can't just
variations.
take French fries. You have to
Too
be
broad.
specific. Yeah, because we were debating just doing French fry types.
Right. We were going to do just French fry types, but then we felt like there was only 9 or 10 actual popular French fry types, and by the time both of us took a Mount Rushmore of those, we'd be pretty slim pickings. So we expanded it. Potato is versatile.
But with the potatoes, we could. I wish it was like a 3 or 4 person draft, because that's more broad.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it opened up for sure for a lot of options. But I think we could narrow it down to 8 real solid ones. And we'll probably leave some great ones out. I'm sure we will. We always do. Everybody always, has their lists and their opinions. What will be the potato cars?
Yeah, the cars, the ones that got everybody.
People are rallying for cars. That's okay. Hey, their Mount Rushmore is their Mount Rushmore. My Mount Rushmore is my Mount Rushmore.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
All right, so
We have 2 great national days already. July 11th, right?
Because I was going to ask you right now what's your favorite potato, but we can't. We'll talk about that.
We got to keep them on the edge. We got to keep people listening. Just a little teaser. It's just the appetizer potato talk, dude. We got the on-course potato talk.
Potato is probably the most elite, versatile food there is.
It's up there. It's absolutely up there. There's a lot of versatile foods. Potato is one of them, brother.
I think it is the one.
Grains, wheats, and things like that would have an argument.
But I'm going
rice.
taste for taste. Pound for pound, best taste. You put a potato in anything, it tastes better.
You just throw chunks of potato in a salad, it's going to be a little more odd. Now, if you fry them up, shred them, make them real thin, crispy, hash brown style on top of a salad, it could work.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not
That's
better.
the versatility.
Subjective. It is versatility. But like I said,
If you needed to
grains
play
and-
lockdown defense to close out a game, it can do that. But if you needed to come off the bench and go for 33, it can do that. Yes.
That's true. But I'm just saying, other ones have an argument. So those are 2 great days. We also have World Population Day.
Ooh.
Do you know what the current world population is? Aiden?
I can give it a good whirl. I'm going to go 8.5 billion.
You're pretty close. Yeah,
8.56 billion.
it's a tick over 8 billion, so it's not even
Okay.
8.1, but it's just like 8 billion.
But I was
rounded out.
wrong.
Yeah, you're 100% there. Yep.
Oh, no, I'm not 100% there.
Well, I mean, you're right on top of it. By the time this conversation over, it might be at 8 point whatever billion you said. I guess we're having some babies in this world. Again, it goes back to the conversation of potatoes and grains and the availability of food, the rising of populations over the last couple centuries.
Water
Do you have
will run out.
Eventually, water
Drinkable
will
water.
run out. Yeah, I mean, fresh water is a renewable resource,
Yeah, but there's already
but it's just the amount of people that need fresh water.
Mexico City and shit that has one of their biggest water supplies is starting to run out. We can't clean it at the rate that we're using it. It's becoming.
Well,
I mean, it's
maybe we'll get better at cleaning it. We can only hope.
all right. That's
You
water
sure
talk.
about that? You sure about that? That's why?
I'm not.
We're gonna have to get figure out the drops a little bit.
He said too many, too soon, too fast.
Maybe, just maybe.
He said,
I know we're excited.
You're breaking
'cause we
up
have
my
them.
fun little
It's
side talks.
the flow of it is got to be figured out, but we'll get there.
Oh man, you can't give one man all that power.
Yeah, we're going crazy with the drops right off the bat.
That's all right. So if you had to guess, when did the Earth reach its first billion people? What year?
Well, I don't think there's any way of knowing that. They weren't doing censuses back then, and especially because half the world wasn't aware of the other half of the world for a great amount of time. But
I mean, the world has been relatively connected for at least 500, 800 years. Romans knew most of, like, half of the world. But by 800 years ago, we knew all of the world. And not counting all the people, but pretty good at estimating.
I'm going to go the year 1365.
1804.
That's such bullshit, dude. You're telling me that in 1804, it was the first time we reached a billion? No.
A billion's a lot of people. So being able to sustain a billion people across the planet.
And that was the first time they did it.
When unindustrial places were not inhabiting millions of people in one place, maybe close to a million, like hundreds of thousands. Yes. Like, in the Americas and things, there was big cities of natives and those kind of folk that were living in large numbers, but not in the big millions, in the hundreds of thousands.
Life expectancy has grown drastically since then, but still. So the first 10,000 years of civilization, we're under a billion.
Yeah.
And then in the last 200 years...
Because you got to think it gets to 100 million, then 200 million, then 300 million. Like those 100 million growth increments are a lot of people.
Thousands of years.
That's how quick we were going in evolution compared to how long it took us to get here.
Jericho were built.
That's right.
Till now. At least that's what we know. There could have been civilization prior to that, but like the first signs of civilization, walls of Jericho. What was that? Over 10,000 years ago? Probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, we know that there's native structures down near New Orleans and things that are older than that, maybe even.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. But that the historians have studied.
We can guess the numbers on those, and we know that there was, tens of thousands of people, maybe hundreds of thousands, but most likely tens of thousands that would gather there, annually, seasonally, and then they would still disperse and go off in their different groups for hunting and things. So it wasn't just like cities built and, maintained in one area all the time for all those years. Most of it was just like, regular animals do, is move around for what's the best conditions to be in.
Yeah.
But anyway, so you can see the rate that it took us to get to a billion and how quickly 200 years or so, 225 years, we've gotten to 8 billion. We are definitely going towards unsustainability. I'm just reinforcing what you started. You were talking about the fresh water supply and not being able to maintain these numbers. So there's definitely a probable truth to that. There's only so much resources on this planet, and people talk about
learn to swim.
But people, certain politicians
first learn the oceans that you are surrounded by, and then learn fucking swim.
Yeah, you got to know what body of water you're swimming in. They're like, wait a minute, which way am I going?
Oh, I did get another one yesterday, and this is maybe a sign of hope for the youth.
Yay.
A host got it right yesterday. I think she's like 18.
Nice. The question about the ocean
what
between?
Ocean separates us from Europe?
She nailed it, right?
Nailed it.
Yeah,
I was almost confused that I even asked.
That's good. It's like you said, that was the correct response because that was what you got.
And I said, don't be confused. I said, this has been quite the test. And everybody says the same thing. I'm not that good with geography. Like, it's not like I'm asking you the fucking capital of Botswana.
Yeah, dude. I'm not. It's just like there's a difference between not being good at geography and not knowing just kind of like regular directional kind of things. Like,
I'm going to start today. Okay, yeah. We're going to start coming up with a question here live on the podcast. I'll ask around the staff, and I'll report
Yeah,
back on
I
the
like it.
answers. Today's
I like
we'll
this.
start. Yeah, today will be what is the capital of Missouri? The state that we work. That's an easy one.
It should be.
That's what I'm saying.
was the-
Or
I
should we go
asked-
easier?
I was asking you one last week, and I'm trying to remember what it was. You should just ask them how many continents there are. Not what they are, just how many continents.
No, I think what
That's
they
too
are.
easy.
What are the continents?
Should we go through them right now?
Yeah.
He said, yeah. All right. You got North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Australia,
Yeah.
Antarctica, and Africa.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I think people should be able to name them, but I tell you what, for some reason, people forget about Africa a lot. Antarctica will get named a lot before Africa for
Which
some
is
reason, which is
absolutely
crazy.
banana land.
It is banana lands because, most of human life
yeah.
expanded from Africa. So, who knew? Talk about forget about where you came from. Man.
Don't forget where you came from.
It's just one of those days.
I know, Fred.
That's what they say.
I know. That's what they're going to say. So
Everybody always has a reason.
And the reason is you.
Yeah, I think I missed that day of first grade.
Which one?
No, just the Continents Day.
I had this crazy illness. Like, I missed school for a period of time, and they definitely talked about the continents during
It's
that
not even
period of time.
school. Like, this
and we
should just
never
be-
talked about it again later. Like, I just never had to learn the continents, dude. We just didn't talk about it.
Should we start on broader? Because this goes back to an experience I had with my family where none of my siblings knew the galaxy that we lived in.
Really? Oh, man. Yeah.
Do you know it?
Is that a real question? Of course I know it. It's the Milky Way.
Okay.
I feel like that should be so simple,
We'll
too.
start with that then.
That's a good one, dude. Do that. 100%. Start with that. As
If
the
there's a
poll
way I
question.
can get it, I'll try to record it so we can get some of the answers, and
Just like,
I'll email it to you.
well, the audio, it doesn't have to be that. That sounds like a lot of work. Just like,
But it will be a fun
just
segment
track the
going
answers,
forward.
and if you get some good responses, take
Okay,
notes
so
of the
question
responses.
one today.
So you can get, you know what I'm saying? Get some direct quotes and then like type them down in your notes app.
Yeah.
If
So-
you
so
got some good responses. That's what
I'll
I'm
leave
saying.
out names, but I'll get ages and just ages. Gender's not important. It's just
Public school, private school, we need to know. Are your dollars going to good use?
I will ask some of these questions.
Coming in with the hard-hitting questions. I like it. No, we're doing journalism, folks.
So you
This is
think
how
that we
it
got a
goes.
good solid first question today?
Yeah,
What
dude.
galaxy do we live in?
That's a good one.
It starts with bringing it in from there. Okay.
Yeah, dude. That's a good one. Like you said, we bring it in from there. Everything comes back around. Gravity sucks us in.
Yes.
John Mayer said it.
Okay, and then what's your prediction? Okay, so if I ask 20 people at work, and we'll go
this is-
ages 16,
We are really...
16 to, let's say 16 to 45 today.
Wait, you're saying you asked 20 people ages 16 to 45 today. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I will be doing, yes.
Okay. Gosh.
And what is your guess of how many people,
Well, going based off of the 2 to...
what's more common knowledge?
Are
The
we gonna
galaxy
say-
we live in or the ocean to the fucking right of us?
You would think the ocean
Well, not to
because
the right. I guess it depends. When you're looking at a map.
the east
to
of
right.
us.
Yeah, yes.
of our current locale
Yeah.
of residence. Anyway, and actually the entire United States it's east of. Let's not get this confused. Anyway, you'd think that it'd be the ocean because like as humans we've been more familiar with the ocean and that body of water than we have been with space and naming galaxies, right? We've been aware of our planet and some surrounding planets for a while, but we haven't really known there's other galaxies. We've had guesses, right, that there was other galaxies. But anyway, I think that people should fucking know the galaxy name that we're in. I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
I'm going to go 13 of 20 will get it correctly.
Ooh, you're feeling confident about your people. You have a better gauge than I do, for sure.
Oh, no, I don't.
He said, no, I don't.
I've been
Well,
terrible.
are we saying that 2 out of 21 questions got it right on the ocean? Because you
Yes.
asked 21 people and one got it
Yeah.
last? Okay, so 21 out of 2 out of 21 for the ocean.
I will say the last person that got it wrong currently goes to NYU.
Oh. That's, all right, well, that's,
So weird.
I don't know.
That was a good one. That was good timing.
We're just gonna audit the drops live each time we're played. He's gonna say yes or no. You should just give me the thumbs up, thumbs down, Simon Cowell stare. something like
So
that.
yeah. So okay, we got that. And what's the other national days? We got
Okay, sorry. My guess is 5 out of 20.
5 out of 20 will know the galaxy that we live in.
A solid 25% or so will know.
Well, Billy Andrews will be one of the people I ask. We can hammer that in as he will know it.
Okay. And he knew the ocean, but you didn't
Yes.
ask him before?
He knew the ocean.
But you didn't ask him?
Yeah,
Because you said 1 of 20 before.
Yeah, I didn't count him. I was just reporting to him the same thing I was reporting to you. So this was not a part of the census. I didn't even.
If you get bigger numbers, even like if you ask more than 20 people,
I'll
bigger
keep track.
sample size,
I'll keep
you
track.
know, do what you got to do. Yeah, I'm interested. Let's go. That's a good one. All right. So that was only 3 of our national days, and there's some pretty good national days because we talked about 7-Eleven Day, Slurpee Day, National French Fry Day, World Population Day. Now, we got couple more I feel like we can touch on. We can kind of fly more through these. There's National Motorcycle Day. Would you find yourself ever being a motorcycle driver?
Motorcycle with 4 wheels.
You sure about that?
Yeah, dude. Love that. Any thoughts on Motorcycle Day?
I know that people that are into them are very into them,
True.
and I would find myself not.
I find
with that crowd.
I have like a big bell curve, right? Like a high, on motorcycles. Like I like the idea of them and like, you know, responsible motorcycle drivers that have a motorcycle that's like, you know, an appropriate volume and it's just for getting them from here to there in a really efficient way. If you don't have, you know, if you're just commuting to and from a place, you're not taking a lot of stuff. It's really convenient and very efficient way for humans to move. But then there's a lot of asshole motorcycle guys out there, and they kind of ruin the reputation for everybody else a little bit.
My ideal motorcycle guy.
Why do you need it to be so loud? Right? Like when you come up to a stoplight and all of a sudden I just hear.
What would Trey Parker, Matt Stone call those guys?
Oh, well, you know,
I forget.
They can watch it.
I don't even want to be around anymore.
You know, I don't know, man. You can watch it. They can watch it. What would they call it? You
I
tell
can't
me?
remember. That's what I was asking. They just did a whole episode on those guys. I just
Sure
can't remember.
did. I'm just having a hard time remembering right now. I'm just like the tiredest I've ever been in my whole life. Yes. Yes.
But I will say, like, my ideal motorcycle guy is just picturing Bob Seger and turn the page on a long and lonely highway east of Omaha.
Yeah, I know. You
know what I mean? Now, that guy seems cool.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a cigarette in his mouth. Gonna stop and get a cheeseburger and a coffee at a diner, maybe 2 a.m.
Yeah,
He's not looking for attention. He just
I just
wants to be
don't
alone.
need. I don't need weaving in and out crotch rocket guy, and I don't need my ears bleeding loud motorcycle guy either. Like both of those dudes, or I mean chicks too. Those types of motorcycle folks, not my type of folk. That's all I'm saying. But I can respect National Motorcycle Day.
Are
That's
they
all.
clubs or are they gangs?
Depends on the occupations. If they're a bunch of lawyers,
Bikers.
if
You
they're a
don't see
bunch of,
yeah, I'm just talking about like you see a group of bikers, or you're like,
you'll
it's a
see
biker.
lawyers on Harleys from time to time. Absolutely, and those are clubs. If it is like a former Navy guy, all tatted up, big old burly beard.
Navy guy though.
Oh, you know, former service guy. Maybe got into following the deadhead around back in the day.
Whoa,
Well, you know, the Hells Angels were security for the deadhead.
really?
Yeah, the dead hired the Hells Angels to be the security
Hell's
team.
Angels, gang or club?
Gang.
Okay.
There's your distinction.
Well, you know, because that's
They
a common
were
theme
selling
throughout Sons of
drugs.
Anarchy, which is top 5 favorite show of all time. Top 3.
Top five.
Top three.
Ooh.
Yes, top 3. The common theme throughout the show is like we're not a gang, we're a club, but they were definitely a gang.
See? Yeah, you know, mafia, gang or club.
I mean, they made the most, like, they had a lot of contraband in the form of guns that they, yeah, you know what I mean?
Seems like kind of gangish activity.
Yeah.
I would say. You know, but some would say. So National Motorcycle Day, July 11th, it's given and given and given. It is also National State Fair Food Day. So
Oh, I
State
see
Fair
why
Food
we-
Day.
Yeah.
I guess you imagine a bunch of fried stuff right off the hop, right?
This could also just be National Midwest Dinner Day. Interchangeable.
every little bar's menu is basically fair food.
Just fat fuck day.
What can we throw in the fryer?
How can we make... This guy likes fried food. Andy likes Oreos. Let's fry the fucking Oreos.
Let's fry the
And if he doesn't
fucking
die
Oreos.
from that, we'll make sure this fucking rinky-dink Ferris wheel that he's getting on has the most unsafe,
Questionable.
fashioned seatbelt known to man. Then we're
Yeah,
going to
dude.
flip this son of a bitch sideways, upside down, to and fro, east, west,
And then wonder why they're throwing up everywhere.
and hope his fucking gut gets stuck on the bar because it's not fastened very tightly.
Oh, boy.
And the guy fucking working it has 2 teeth and a goddamn Pall Mall in his mouth. You want this thing to go faster?
I can make it go faster.
This is a callback to Ugliest Occupation, which we could have done as a Mount Rushmore.
That's true.
In hindsight, maybe we could still bring it back.
Yeah, they're a callback. Big time callback.
And I think we went with the Carney, right?
Well, it was like you started off by saying that the Carney is definitely the most ugly
Pound for pound,
profession.
ugliest occupation.
Ugliest occupation. And then I was questioning other ugly occupations.
That would have been a good
And
Mount
then I
Rushmore.
think that it was mentioned by listener Brady, maybe. Listener / sometimes joiner. Anyway, you know the guy. Dispensary workers could also
that
be
is a
pretty
great
ugly,
answer, dude.
ugly occupations a lot of times.
But maybe next, well, we can also do a Mount Rushmore of best looking occupations, but you'd have to leave out like stripper and stuff, like things that are.
I mean, there's a lot of strippers that aren't great looking.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
but
like you
they
can't
take their
go off.
clothes
You can't pick jobs that are based off their looks.
I see.
What is your favorite fair food?
Well, it's hard to say. Don't go to a lot of fairs, but I mean, I love a good funnel cake. And that's kind of like, when you think of fairs, you think of that. Funnel
Fried
cake,
dough.
kettle corn.
Kettle corn is elite. but you
Like,
can also-
I don't love popcorn, but if I'm gonna eat popcorn, I like me some kettle corn. I can get down with that. You know what I'm
That's
saying? So those are some elite options on fair food. Is turkey leg, is that like a fair food?
Yeah, I think because I mean any of this stuff you can eat outside of a fair, but like something when you get to a fair, this food is like, oh, it just tastes better here.
Yeah.
It's the atmosphere. I'm not feeling judged. There's a family
I'm
of
not
4 in
feeling
front of
judged.
me, all with big dog t-shirts on and jorts.
Chomping down on turkey legs. And
No,
they sharing one, dude. They got 4 of them bitches.
You know the type, dude. Fucking
Yeah, dude. So those are 3 great fair foods. I don't know. Let's see. I gotta what's another great fair food that I'm missing? I feel like those are ideal.
It's
Is ice
evolving
cream
over
cone
time.
just like a classic ice cream cone?
like a big waffle cone.
Because it started at the World's Fair in 1904. St. Louis waffle cone invented, or it brought to the world, popularized, I guess.
Your fried
maybe invented.
Oreos, your fried fucking Twinkies.
Keep saying those things.
Anything fried.
I mean, you know what? I say that. I've never in my life even tried a fried Oreo or a fried Twinkie. Would I, if it's presented to me
I did
and
at
right in front of
Indiana
me?
State
I
Fair.
probably would. Would I seek it out and buy it? Doubtful, dude. I'm just, I don't ever feel that desire to seek out and spend a good little chunk of money on something sweet.
Bro, I went to the DeSoto Fair a couple years ago.
DeSoto.
I went to my first truck.
Oh, Missouri?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, down south.
It was a truck pool. It was the first time I went to a truck pool.
Did they do a tractor pool as well?
Yeah. I mean, this is everything
this is
you
the
would
real
think it
good
is.
stuff.
Yes, dude. And I mean, my God, like if
It's
you
just
want
one
to
of those
see
days.
a bunch of, I guess, not the best we have to offer in society, all get together and be happy. That's what that was.
Yeah, dude, they were having a rowdy time, I'm sure.
Yeah. And these are the same people who cast judgment amongst all kinds of other people without realizing that maybe they need to take a hard look in the mirror.
They don't like Michael Jackson's Man in the Mirror. They think that's a terrible song. Never once thought about the idea.
But you know what I'm saying, though?
Yes.
It's a group of people who, like, literally are just they're sharing IQ points.
Yeah, dude. They're the ones, you sure about that? You know, because everything they do is the right way. And if anybody thinks anything else wise, they're the dumbass.
That being said, it was entertaining.
State Fair. Oh, well, county fair, I guess. DeSoto County Fair?
Yeah.
State-
I don't
City
think it
Fair?
was just the DeSoto County Fair. I think it was held in DeSoto, but it was
Franklin
like,
County Fair?
Yeah, it might have been. It
Yeah, I
might have
think-
been that.
Is that Franklin County?
It was
I don't
big,
know
bro.
what county
It
that
was
is.
big. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I get it. They bring in
but
big
you
name
don't even have to
artists.
close your eyes to picture these people.
But I feel like it's more vivid if we do and you describe them to us.
Monster hats.
Ooh. Monster hats, for sure.
All right,
for
let's
sure.
describe the outfit that you would see from the. Okay, you take everybody there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We'll go girl outfit, boy outfit.
All right.
And you just gotta say, all right, say we're putting in ChatGPT. We describe it. Now, what is the
What's
outfit?
what's the average attendee of the DeSoto Fair? Or are we saying
Any
broader?
fair, bro. I mean,
What's
it's
the
all the
average
same.
attendee?
It's the same. I mean, come on.
All these fairs.
Let's not act like they're different.
You're probably fair. All right. So the guy outfit is they're more likely than not wearing a hat, but underneath that hat, they got some uneven hair growing.
What kind of hat is it? A cowboy hat?
That's questionable. Like if they're an older gentleman, they might be wearing a cowboy hat. Although the youngins are starting to bring back wearing the cowboy hats more often, you know.
I'm also maybe picturing somebody with like a real dirty, very bent bill
Yeah.
fish hook on the brim.
I'd see that, but that seems more niche these days.
Okay.
I think there's definitely a lot of trucker hats, and I'm seeing some missing or discolored or crooked teeth on the guy. Maybe the girl too, but the guy
definitely.
first because they're big into the chewing tobacco. Maybe even the Zins. I don't know what Zins do to your teeth. But
No,
they're,
yeah,
they're
the
doing
Zins
some sort of
isn't-
they're
the
doing some
Zins
sort of
now.
pouches.
The Zins is from like the rugged, handsome, like country guy that's gonna be there with his jeans.
There's definitely
bootcut
gonna be a lot of
jeans,
those.
flannel. There are some of those.
Yeah, there's
I'm
gonna
talking
be
about
those
the
dudes.
average, the median, the bell curve, if you will.
Bell curve. The bell curve is gonna be the belly.
But there are different types. Like I said, you got your family in the big dog t-shirts and jorts.
I'm telling you though, both of the outputs on the guy and the girl attendees are likely going to be in the higher BMI of the scale. You know, it's just the way it is. I mean, there's a reason the fairs offer the foods they do. Here's the question: which came first, the fair food or the fair people? Did the people going to the fairs demand this food and then become that way?
Supply and demand, brother.
Which came first? The people wanting that fair food or the people were?
I think like anything else,
Given
like
that fair
back then,
food.
like I think a fair was the kind of thing people got dressed up for. You know, these were
Yeah, when you think old timey fair, you think a guy in a suit,
woman in a
swinging a cane.
one of her most beautiful dresses, her most beautiful dress.
Yeah.
But this was a big social event. Back then we didn't have a lot of events to be socialized.
She
Like,
might have like the big caboose dress on,
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
and like the dude had like a Peaky Blinders fucking outfit on. Now, as somehow we're here now,
Somehow.
and I'm
Somehow
not
we're here.
saying
When did
I'm
we
not
take the
saying I
turn?
don't enjoy a fair. Like don't hear what I'm not saying.
Don't hear what I'm not saying.
I'm just
I got my stick.
these are the facts.
Somehow we ended up here, and I mean, all you have to do is watch, like I said, Mary Poppins, and you got what's his name now? Old man Van Dyke, Dick Van Dyke.
The
out there.
chimney sweep.
Yeah, he's singing and dancing, and he's doing his thing. But wasn't he also at some points dancing with a cane and a hat in that one too?
He might have been, dude. I ain't.
That's what I think of when I
don't
think
do
of old
I don't
timey.
do a annual rewatch of Mary Poppins. I'm like,
When's the last time you watched Mary Poppins, bro? Come on. No, did you watch Wall-E yet or what?
Nope.
Damn, you're just holding out on me
Well,
now.
man, I've been literally just.
He said, well,
I've been
man.
running rampant, bro.
Yeah, we'll take this pause. Xavi's been working his ass off. I'm glad we were able to get together. You had gotten called in on the other day to cover another manager that got called off.
Well, he called off.
I'm just saying they had to go.
Things
They
are-
weren't there, and you stepped up and did what you had to do.
Yeah.
So
Closed last 3 nights and closed the next 4, brother. But then I get 3 days off next week and
there you go. What are you
working on the
going to
weekend
do with
like
yourself?
usual.
3 days off.
Well, Tuesday, I don't know what I'm going to do. Tuesday, maybe we'll do a podcast.
Ooh.
Thursday, Got some plans already.
Thirsty Thursday. No, what is?
Yes, sir.
That's all right. Yeah.
And Friday,
Friday.
I also have plans for my good buddy Sam McNett's birthday.
Ooh, Sammy sweaters, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna go over there, and he's got like a themed birthday going on.
What are they doing for
I'm
that?
trying to think of the name of the show. It's like a YouTube show, but one of the things from the show is instead of bringing gifts for him, you just bring the best thing in your house that you no longer want, and you gift it.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, you mentioned this to me.
Yeah.
It's just the best. Yeah, that's pretty fun. That's fun.
I haven't
That'll
nailed
be
it down yet. I think I'm going to go with, hopefully he's not a listener. Well, hopefully he is, but doesn't
Oh,
listen
boy,
yet.
we are at a crossroads with that.
He doesn't listen, but
He doesn't listen.
You sure about that?
but I think I'm going to go with this Bush Light neon sign that
Oh, nice.
my ex Desiree drunkenly bought and then just showed up at my house one day, and we're like, oh shit, because we were looking at it, and I guess we went through with it. And I think that's a kind of a cool thing. But I
think it's a cool thing. I think I like it. It'll be like Michael Scott and his beer girl sign, but it's just, at least it's just the Bush Light.
Would he hang it up ironically because it's like, that's something that is cool, but you don't want to hang up yourself, but you can be like, my friend gave me this. It's a funny gift.
Yeah. Yeah. Bust it out for certain occasions when it feels right. Yeah, it could be cool. Or he gives it to somebody else for another party like
or
the
do I
one you're
want it?
doing.
Do I want to hang the Bush Light neon
Oh,
sign?
boy. Sounds like you're at a
What do you think?
crossroads.
Would you hang it?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Would you hang it if I gave it to you?
Yes.
You wouldn't buy it yourself
He
and
said,
hang
well,
it.
here you go. You just
See?
bring it out. I don't know, dude. It's tough to say. I don't know. I'd feel like I'd want to hang it, but I'd have to find the right place for it, for sure. For sure. If I had the right place for it, I would hang it. I haven't thought about it.
So that's that.
So any other fair foods you want to add to the list? That's what brought us here.
This is quite the national list. This is going to take us through an hour of the episode.
We're only 30 minutes in or so, a couple over 30.
It is a cheat code, this National Day. It provides the fodder right there.
Yeah. And
Gives
July
gas.
11th, like I said,
Hee-hees, ha-has.
strong days.
Yeah, and we're going to circle back to that. We didn't touch enough on 7-Eleven, which is a staple for me. I'm one of the rare 7-Eleven boys left, dude. I go to 7-Eleven far more than Quick Trip. We've covered this on the episode.
That's right.
But we'll circle back to that. 'cause
Sponsors
right
specifically the 7-Eleven
now,
ad.
specific foods, I mean, it's just anything.
Hold on, Slow. We want to give a shout out to our sponsors, the 7-Eleven at Bayless and Union. So shout out to the 7-Eleven at Bayless and Union sponsors.
Thank you. Happy 7-Eleven Day. Oh, and I didn't go there this morning.
Oh, dude, you didn't go there this morning? That's why you're feeling
Well,
off?
you did call me. I forgot what day it was.
I forgot what day it was.
So Bob and I made plans to record today at 11, and I'm
right.
laying in bed at 10 watching Drewski's Could Have Been record St. Louis drop today.
Just chilling. Just
And he
vibing.
calls, and as soon as I saw the call, it immediately triggered it, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like it is Friday.
this dude don't call me unless he needs something.
No, it was just more like I just forgot like today was Friday, so I was just sitting there,
Yeah.
playing grab ass with Susie Rottencrotch.
Hey, it'd be like that sometimes.
But here we are,
Here we are. We're
talking about fair foods and fat fucks.
and I'm glad I'm saying that we did it today because July 11th is a strong day with these days. I mean, you got to make sure to grab a Slurpee on the way to work or something because you missed it on your way here because, like you said, I rushed you. I guess
You didn't rush me. I got my change of clothes going straight from here to work.
there you go.
I do like
But
the title of the
run by the
episode, Fair
7-Eleven.
Foods and Fat Fucks.
Just the 4S, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Alliteration.
Fun with alliteration. I feel like we nailed most of the fair foods that people think of. I'm sure there's some pretty obscure ones that are really good. Like that's the thing about fair foods is people are willing to try any fucking thing.
Well, now we're evolving, and it's actually becoming unironic good fair foods if you have the food trucks.
Ooh, yeah. And there's some like real solid barbecue competitions that go on at fairs and things.
Yes,
I
that's
feel
what
like.
I'm saying. But we're talking about like the classic, meat and potatoes of the fair.
The big back stuff.
And they're all, you know how it is. It's like right next to the carnival
You
games.
know how it
a
is.
bunch of trucks lined up. You see
Yeah.
them.
You can smell the grease of frying.
Yeah, and I think it's like there's not much fair food to cover. It's just all variations of food, but fried.
But fried. Yeah. For sure, dude. For sure. All right. Well, maybe just a few more national days just to wrap it up. There's some good ones like International Essential Oils Day. Not super exciting. How much essential oils do you get in your life?
How essential are they if I've never used them?
Maybe we get them in other ways. We just don't even know. That's how essential they are, brother. Ooh.
And that is how the world works. Woo. That is how the world works.
It is also World Kebab Day.
Now, that is the day I can get behind.
Dude,
Kebabs are fantastic.
Let's just, okay, and then...
I think kebabs is the most tasty and healthy meal you can have.
I think it's a fun way to do a full meal and like have it right there on a steak.
Now, my
right? Like you can
perfect
get
kebab-
your veggies and your meat and all that
Thanks for
action on
asking.
there.
My perfect kebab.
Maybe what's your perfect kebab?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a grilled pepper, grilled onion,
What kind of pepper?
green
Bell
bell
pepper?
Green bell pepper.
Green bell, nice little sweet.
Yeah, maybe a red.
Ooh.
Just a bell pepper, a variation of a bell pepper
Okay.
grilled,
So you're not going like any like hot pepper.
a sweet onion grilled.
You're
cherry
gonna grill
tomato.
it before you kebab it. You're gonna grill it on
Cherry
a kebab.
tomato, grilled or not grilled. I like my tomatoes cold.
Oh, so you're gonna put it on last. Like you're gonna build the kebab after you
Mushroom.
cook these things.
Put the mushroom on it.
Cooked mushroom. I'm
And a
imagining.
medium
What type of
rare
mushroom?
cooked
Oh my
steak.
God.
Portobello.
Portobello. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, in a chunk of
And
steak.
a medium rare steak. Oh my God, I want one right now. I want it in my fucking belly.
Yeah, dude. Fred's,
What's your favorite? What's your perfect kebab?
You pretty well nailed it. I'm not a big mushroom head, so I'd probably replace the mushroom. But I could do like a pineapple on a kebab. Is nice.
Yeah, grilled. Or cold?
Yeah. I like to personally. I mean, I'm sure I could do it both ways, but I like to make the kebab, like put all the little bits on there, and then grill the whole kebab as one unit, as one piece, so they'll all come out grilled essentially in the end.
I go opposite.
You do the individual pieces and then you kebab it up.
Yep. Hee-haw.
I mean, you get more variety that
I just
way.
made kebabs
for sure.
last week, and they turned out. My God, they turned out well.
He said, chef's kiss.
Yes.
I didn't have anything ready for that one. No drops. No
Went to
driggity
Snooks,
drops.
got the skewers, the steak. You know, all the things.
Did you make it how you just explained?
Yes.
All the. He said yes.
Oh my God, dude! I sat there and just fucking bashed. It was like
Did
1
you
in the morning.
season the? He said it was like 1 a.m. So did you season the whole kebab or individual bits and then just went thrown together?
I seasoned everything the same,
Okay.
essentially. Mm-hmm. Little S, little G, little P,
Some real high.
little O.
Highbrow for food
onion
talk.
powder.
You don't even saying the spices. You just got the one letter for them. You know, people know. You know, if you're in your, if you know, you know.
And
If you don't,
and then I think I went just
really exclusionary food talk here, Xavi.
well. If you don't know, you don't know.
He said, if you don't know, you don't know. And you just don't.
I mean, those are
it's not
three
for
basics.
you to know. It's
Yeah.
not for you to understand what spices I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's the World Kebab Day. And you know, it is also
I bet everybody at home right now is thinking about eating a kebab.
kebab. They moved on from the fair foods and they're ready to go right straight to
Yeah,
kebab.
and maybe if we serve kebabs at fucking
Alright.
fairs,
I'm about to say, dude, is a kebab a fair food?
No.
Or is it a street food?
street food.
Okay. Is street food sometimes fair food? Yes.
Yeah, but kebab is not a waistline expander.
Yeah, you're right. It can be if you did a fair food kebab, like if you got a little kebab of a fried fucking
Fried
Oreo
chicken?
and a fried chicken bit, and then and then like a fried what do you call it?
Fried peppers
the
and onions?
Twinkie, fried pepper and onions, dude. You just fry that whole bitch and you give it to them. Fried kebab, fair foods.
People would buy it.
Dude, 100%. You could charge $14 for that and people would buy it.
You fucking dip anything in batter and put it in a fucking boiling thing of grease and oil, dude.
You're gonna. Yep, the picture of the people that we talked about just came back to my mind. They're
Some-
standing at the counter.
Some lard ass is gonna fucking buy it.
Oh boy, they're just standing there looking at the menu, mouth agape. Like, man, that does sound good. Can we get 3 of them?
that's their time too, because it's appropriate to eat there. So these fat fucks can say like, "You've never had a fried Oreo before?"
Well, you were never the person serving it's the fattest of them all. That's how they sell it usually, dude. Say, hold on, baby. You tell me you never had a fried Oreo, a fried Twinkie, or fried gator tongue, or fried peppers and onions? Well, let me just do this. I'm gonna put it all on a stick. We're gonna kebab it. We're gonna kebab all these things, and you're set, honey. You're set. You're gonna try this. It's gonna do you right.
And they're hooked.
And they come back to the fair every year. And this year, Creed just happens to be playing.
Let the heart disease start to form itself.
And the healthcare system is strained again. But you know what? We'll end on this National Day. It is National Swimming Pool Day. So, you know, get all your fair foods, your kebabs, your national French fries, and your Slurpees, all your other food today that provides, and just chill in the swimming pool. July 11th is really a great day if you want to break it all down. Travis Tritt might say, "It's a great day to be alive." You know?
Sun still shining when I close my eyes. And
hard times in the neighborhood.
I was wondering why you know this song, and I'm remembering now that you're in a country band.
Woo! Give it away,
Why
give it away.
can't every day be just as good?
That's right, dude.
But speaking of swimming pools, we decided yesterday our Rosalita's fantasy draft. This is the league that's going back to
La Liga.
Yeah, this will be the 7th year of it, and it's always a great time. We do a live draft, and we're going to be renting out a pool this year.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Renting out a pool? Whose pool? Where can you rent a pool? Like the Y?
No, I don't know. Sammy Sweaters found it.
Who did? Sammy
Sam.
Sweaters?
It's only $30 an hour to rent this thing out.
Okay. That's all right. $30 an hour, and you can have like however many homies.
Well, actually, that's our backup plan. Our first plan is like Grant McGowan, who is obviously he's a son of one of the McGowans, and he's a server there, and he's a cool guy.
Okay,
we're gonna try to get him
into the league
to get yes, and then get his uncle to let us use a rooftop pool.
Yes,
yeah. So that's the plan downtown.
Now we're talking big brain.
yeah. That was my doing.
He said that was my doing.
I went to Grant and I said, thinking about making it a 12-man this year.
We're thinking about expanding, and you're about the only one that can pay the expansion fee. And you know what that fee happens to be is like you got to work on providing the draft hosting spot.
But Grant's a cool ass dude.
Let it not be confused.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. But it's funny is because the other day, little tales from the server table, just a tiny one. Me and Callie were doing checkouts at the end of the night, and so he once a week orders 10 quesadillas to go, and just for lunch for the week, and puts it under his dad's house account, which is fine. We know he does.
He said, "This is meal prepping, dude."
Yes,
I'm dead.
Which is, don't hate it.
He said, don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, but we noticed this time when we were in there looking over all the money at the end of the night because we were just trying to find something was off, like by. And this wasn't what was off. We just noticed it along the way, that he had tipped himself on the house account to the quesadillas that he was taking home.
Savage. Oh, fuck. Dude, I love that. He's like, how many quesadillas are we getting today?
I pulled him aside yesterday. I was like, great. I said, me and Callie know what you did, bro.
Dude, that's too good.
He was like, I was just trying to cover the credit card tips and everything else. I was like, I think you did that.
I was just trying to cover the credit card tips. What is that?
You get charged 3.5% credit card tip.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody, for not bringing cash.
But I just thought it was so funny. We were cracking up when we noticed that because he probably
dude.
thought he's like, no way they're gonna notice
That's
this.
so funny.
So fucking got himself lunch for the week.
You said it's his dad, his uncle. Which one is it again?
His dad. His dad
is one of the owners.
Yeah,
that's right. Okay, so that's great. He said, "Thanks, Dad, for the quesadillas for the week." And you know what? For my hard work, here's a little 20%.
I thought that was a great one.
That is too good. I do like that a lot. Like, that's elite. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. You get the horns, brother. Shouts out to that move.
And he's awesome. He's awesome. So again, I'm not hating on him.
Yeah, Grant, let's get you in the league, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get you in the league. And you're going to be providing. Clearly, you work on a different level, brother.
Big brain.
Big brain.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, shit. So, I mean, thanks National Swimming Pool Day for getting us there. Any other thoughts about swimming pools?
They're great.
They're great. I'll take a pool of all kinds. I mean, even back in the day, dude, we'd hop in the old round metal trough pool in the backyard, make whirlpools in the backyard, brother.
Don't
hate it.
Don't cut your foot on the rust at the bottom of it.
Look, we had our tetanus shot. We were up to date. We were good, dude. We lived the life. We lived the life.
I remember like
doing cannonballs in 1.5 foot deep water.
I remember like early days, like just seeing my mom out there fucking lifting this bitch by herself, superhero level shit, bro, to empty it out.
Yep. Hey, you know, that water was getting gross. It's time to get it gone. Yeah, you'd think that they had to put a drain at the bottom of that pool, but no. It was, you know.
It was like on the side. I remember we had a washcloth that we'd put through the little hole on the side to keep the water in. But
Yeah,
the
like
problem
I'll
is
get
like it was like an inch above it, so you had that whole
bottom
galvanized
layer.
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
That's the pool I grew up with. The
that's what I'm
galvanized
saying,
pool.
dude. I love that thing, and that was outstanding on hot summer days. Just
Yes.
blah 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 blah.
We'd not be a bad white trash move right now to get one in the back.
That's what I'm talking about. They're hard to find, man. I'm telling you. Like, me and Jamie have legit looked to try to get one of those for our place because
Well, it's because all the fair people have a fucking monopoly on them, dude. They bought them all up.
where else are they supposed to fry in large quantities, bro? How can you have the world's largest fried Oreo if you don't have the world's largest
How much
fryer?
Luana can you put in this fucker?
Look, I got about 20,000 gallons of oil I need to heat
Isn't
up.
that who
and
makes
I'm-
peanut oil? Luana?
What's that?
Isn't the oil brand Luana?
Oh, that's a big brain restaurant question. I don't even know.
No, it's
Oil brands? Like, you're talking like people just know oil brands off the top of their head? Like
That's not a restaurant thing.
Oh, you're talking about the old school bottle, Luana.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know what. Look, I can tell you, there's 1,000 people that probably use that brand and have no idea what it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Pay attention.
Pay attention. Pay attention. That's what I'm saying.
You sure about that?
Yeah, dude. But I would love to have me a trough swimming pool for sure. So I would take that.
We could do one right now. We could do a
what do you
podcast
mean?
right now from the galvanized pool if we had one.
Legit.
Just me and you sitting out there, big backing it up.
I mean, look, if you fill that thing up, it's about 3 foot, and you sit down on it, that's going to fill you up to like a lot of your chest. You're comfortable. You
Yeah.
are having a good time.
You are.
It's like just a permanent shallow end, you
What's my
know?
brother talking about here?
Billy, Bilbo Baggins, Billy Winterbauer.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other little nicknames for him while you figure out what he's talking about, because you're just kind of locked in on that real quick. It seems like. Hopefully it's not an emergency.
No, it's not. But it is cool.
But it is cool.
Nothing relevant to anything we've ever talked about on this podcast, so I will not be sharing with the class.
Okay. Keeping it to yourself, just like gum. So, yeah, July 11th, dude. What do you think? Pretty good national days?
Great day, great fodder, great banter. He and Han all the way to the bank.
For sure,
To the
dude.
fair.
For sure, dude. I think we need to get a little quick round of applause for the national days.
Call in, big fair guy.
Call in, big fair guy. That's true, though. I would be curious. I mean, fair talk. Fair talk.
One last thing on
Just good
fairs.
bands
I
sometimes.
think it's one of those things where every state claims that they have the best state fairs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. In every state, I think that's how we probably ended up with so much ludicrous shit at state fairs, because these states were all trying to outdo each other, and they're like, look, this year we got prettiest pig competition. We're going to be ranking the prettiest pig. You don't see that in Arkansas. You don't see that in Iowa.
Biggest
That's only
pumpkin.
here. Biggest pumpkin, right.
These motherfuckers get big.
You know, frog races. Like, who came up with these ideas? Like,
That's cool.
we're going to race frogs this year, you know? Nobody else is doing that. You're going to come to our state fair, or our county fair, because we race the frogs.
Yeah. You got
Oh, I have
Pie eating competitions.
a lot of eating competitions were probably born out of fairs, like, you know, because I feel like the Nathan's hot dogs one is like at a fair. It's not even, it's
Coney Island.
It's at Coney Island, which is like perma fair, right?
Yeah.
It's just like fair always at Coney Island. If you just
Now,
want
do you think a East Coast fair has the same demographic as a Midwest fair?
kind of, yeah. But I feel like the Midwest fair and the South, the Deep South fairs are definitely a flair. But I tell you, there's probably more crossover between a Michigan State Fair and a Mississippi State Fair than we want to say. Like, I bet there's a lot more crossover than people want to admit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Summertime in northern Michigan.
Summertime in northern Michigan.
He's a fair guy, I bet.
Kid Rock? Oh, yeah. He's probably played numerous county and state fairs, city fairs, whatever, dude. Kid Rock probably owns the fair scene. He might be teetering out by now. You know, they're going to start bringing ICP and stuff into these fairs.
The origin of the name fair was just because that was the skin complexion of all the ongoers.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Cheap joke.
Cheap joke.
Hit it.
Oh, boy.
Yikes.
Yikes. Empty pad noises. Oh, boy. I think I even have the one for that one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yes. And totally redeems himself. So yeah, let's see. We're moving on from national days. A couple things kind of happening around the world of sports this week. Sports. Everybody loves sports.
Home run derby.
We'll keep it local first. I don't know. We didn't really mention the Blues and their announcement of the new logo and jerseys and stuff last week. Did we?
It's been like 3 weeks.
It's been a couple weeks, but they got the new jerseys, new logos. I like the S.T.L. Treble Clef. Quick little touch on that. That's about it. But also in Blues news, recent news, they have made changes to their broadcasting team. Saw that news?
John Kelly is stepping down.
Stepping down / kind of
And
being
pushed
asked
out
to,
the door.
Yeah, being asked to.
Who's stepping in?
They are going to be simulcasting Chris Kerber and Joey Vitale doing their I'm sure they'll be doing the broadcast for TV, but they're going to be sending that feed to radio also. So their broadcast will be
awesome,
for TV and radio.
Chris Kerber's awesome.
So that's your overall feelings, you think? You go,
yeah.
I mean, look, I love Chris Kerber. I love Joey Vitale. I agree. They are awesome. What I do think is going to be a little strange, and I mean, look, we can't just move past John Kelly. He's given the Blues, 20-something, 25, almost 30 great years.
Thank you.
And he comes
Thank you.
Thank you! You know, the sound, him and Darren Pang, an elite combo, you know? Soundtrack of our Blues youth, really,
That
mostly.
turn fucking coat. Darren Pang turncoat.
Darren,
Fuck him.
I'm sure it was the same deal. He couldn't get a contract done with FanDuel, whatever it was. So he had to move on, and it's probably the same thing with John Kelly. His contract was
He's calling great hockey games for the powerhouse Chicago Blackhawks.
power. Yeah, something
Losers.
like that, dude.
You sure about that?
Yeah, dude, they're losers. But I just want to say, John Kelly, a great TV announcer for all the years he was doing the Blues calls. So I didn't want to just move on to what I think about the new changes before I gave him shout out. He comes from a long line of Blues announcers. Dan Kelly? That was his name? Yeah, I mean, come on. That goes back almost as long as the franchise has been around, right?
Yeah.
But, so going forward, you got Kerber and Vitale doing both radio and TV, and I just think it's going to be a little strange because they're just different broadcasts, right? Like, we do this currently as a podcast audio format, right? So everything we do and see, we have to describe, bring to people, and give them a visualization, which is what a radio broadcast has to do. But if you're on TV, people can fucking see if they're watching TV.
Yeah, but I still like it.
You think that they're going to be able to effectively do a radio broadcast while doing a TV broadcast?
Yes.
And also not being annoying on TV by describing everything that's happening?
What else do you want?
Separate broadcast teams.
Okay.
He said, what else do you want? That's what I want.
I've wished in the past because I prefer the radio broadcast to being on the TV. So that's why I like it.
I get that. So then what happens in national games or to go to national networks and stuff, like if it's on TNT, you'll just get Kerber and Vitality on the radio, I guess is what they'll do. Like they would always
have to just be open-minded and let's see how it goes.
Well, I'm not, like I said, I'm not against the idea. I think it stinks that they couldn't just have separate broadcast teams because I think that it's better as a fan to be able to enjoy separate broadcasts on each because they're different mediums of watching and enjoying the game, and I think that the broadcast should be different. I don't know. That's all. I think it's just a way to, they're saving money, I'm sure, doing it this way, but it just kind of lessens the product for us, the fan, as far as the broadcast products. Not the team.
He a fan?
I am a fan.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, we'll figure out where that one's at again someday. He said, yeah. Hey, look, I got all sorts of sounds on this thing, and sometimes figuring out what's where and who's what and bloppity bloopity blop is, interesting.
He a fan.
That's right. I am a fan of Blues broadcast teams.
Blues hockey.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So that's Blues news. I didn't know if you had more of a feeling towards that. That was all.
No feeling. Oh, I do have a feeling, and I'm excited for it.
He's got a feeling.
But I am excited for Monday's Home Run Derby. I think it is the best sideshow left in sports. We've ruined everything else. Dunk contest, 3-point contest. It's all fucking who's what's. But the Home Run Derby. Contest. Yeah, I think the Home Run Derby is still something that brings the same level of excitement as it did to me, as it did 20 years ago. I look forward to it. Yeah.
When is it?
Monday.
All right. Well, Home Run Derby of all things is definitely one of the things that I tuned into.
Byron Buxton's going to win this year.
So if I remember that it's on Monday, there's a chance that I would tune into it because that's about the only thing happening in the world of sport right now that's pretty interesting is baseball, right? I mean, we don't have a ton of else happening.
No.
There was other news in sports this week. Kind of people got talking. So Patrick Mahomes was out on 4th of July weekend. And I guess there was a picture his wife or somebody shared where they were at the lake and he had his shirt off. And then people felt the need to comment on his body. Did you see anything here about this? I just want to know where you're at on it.
Didn't see it.
Okay.
And I'm not a Patrick Mahomes guy, but I will say this.
Well, I can give you the story, and then you can tell me what you're about.
Okay, but it's probably going to be like, he looked a little out of shape, he's fat, all this shit. I know how the world works.
Yeah. There was a radio host in Kansas City specifically that called him an embarrassment and said there's no reason he should look like this, and said that some other disparaging things about him and his body type. But,
I wish that guy had all the dopamine, that Patrick Mahomes provided that city over the 3 Super Bowl, all the Super Bowls they've been to, I think 2 or 3. 3.
Yeah.
3 Super Bowls, all that dopamine sucked out of his body at once, and the depression that he's left with after that will be for the comments. This guy has probably, and again, I'm gonna go off. I'm sticking up for Patrick Mahomes here because this is the problem. This is my huge problem with the city of Kansas City and all your stupid fucking fans. All this stupid bullshit he just represents. Going back to the beginning of it all, when I was watching this Kansas City game, and they're all just shitting on Travis Kelce because he had a drop. Next thing you know, they're sucking him off. Kansas City is the fucking worst. They don't know. Yes, they've passed St. Louis as kind of the bigger city. They've never been there. They
not in
suck.
GDP at all,
dude. Kansas City fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Their fans suck. If you're a Chiefs fan, you suck.
I love it.
And if you comment on Patrick Mahomes' body, you should have to have all the dopamine that you've ever got from watching a Chiefs game sucked out of you at once and sit there in a pool of your own fucking depression. Don't comment on him again. I don't care if he comes out 450 fucking pounds. He's won you 3 Super Bowls. That's it. That's enough, you fat fucking radio host. Woo! It's so bullshit, weird. Dude. It's such bullshit.
It is. Like, these guys.
This man has won you 3 Super Bowls.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
He could fucking come out next year and throw 60 interceptions. He's won you 3 Super Bowls and take you to 2 more.
Yeah, dude. 100%. 100%. And clearly, this is what's working for the guy. Like, is he an elite player? Yeah, he is. He needs to be he's a fucking super athlete. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. You got to believe that this man knows what to do with his body way more than some cocksucker behind a microphone knows what to do, right?
Yes,
So,
and another thing that makes me so mad is that Kansas City's growth can be directly attributed to fucking Patrick Mahomes' arrival in Kansas City. Would you say that's a fair statement?
one more time.
The growth of Kansas City and the economical growth Kansas City has had can be directly attributed to the arrival of Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah,
and they're going to sit there and shit on this guy and say shame on him. Fuck that guy. He probably gets paid more per year because he's associated with the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are being covered on a regular basis. That's stupid. It's everything I hate about Chiefs fandom, the kingdom, or whatever they fucking call them. They're losers. They don't deserve the success they've had. It's a travesty that this horrible fucking fan base is rewarded with this. They're terrible. They're the worst fan base in sports.
They might be.
They're insufferable.
I agree.
God damn, man.
He's a god damn man.
Mahomes, get the fuck out of that city. They don't deserve you.
I was wondering how to feel.
Man. But I just thought that
I don't know that was going to trigger that response, but that pissed me off.
Yeah, hey, that's why I brought it to the
and
table.
I'm not a Patrick Mahomes guy.
No, I know that, and neither am I. But I wholeheartedly agree with your thoughts and opinions on that, because I think I find Patrick Mahomes to be annoying at times for sure. But I can't deny he's an amazing football player. He's outstanding. He knows what he's doing. I can't talk any bad stuff about him as a football player. No. Got no problems. And so, I agree. This guy coming after the way that this guy looks in a picture during like a 4th of July weekend, just out having a good time
With
during
his
the
family.
off season. He's just chilling. Whatever. And you're going to take that as an opportunity to take a pop shot at him and be like, oh, how could he be an elite football player when he's got, this bigger gut or whatever? God forbid. Jesus. How crazy, for
and
sure,
I think,
man.
And the crux of it all, and what really sparked this reaction for me,
grinds
is
your
because
gears.
for years we do this as a society, especially in America, but all over. We build somebody up just to tear them down because we build them up to the point that they're getting all these accolades and levels of fame that you realize you and your miserable life, because you don't have the cojones that Mahomes has had to go out and do what he's done for himself, or whoever it may be. There's a list as long as the day of people that we have built up,
right,
just to tear down.
Yeah,
and just and then say, oh well, they're millionaires,
right?
They're fine.
They can take this.
Go cry into your bank account.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Wipe your tears with your dollar bills.
These oh man.
You know what? While we're in this mode, I got a good list here from Ranker.com. It is the most hated players in the NFL right now. So I figure while we're talking about Mahomes
will be probably number one.
Mahomes is not number one. He is on the list.
Travis Kelce.
Number 2, Travis Kelce at number 3. So 2 and 3 are Mahomes and Kelce on this list. So I'm going to let you just continue to guess. I feel like you'd be much more. I mean, obviously I've seen the list, and I just want to go. I mean, I'll give you the whole list if you want it, but mostly we're trying to narrow down the top 10. Dak Prescott is in the top 10. Do you want to narrow down? What do you think?
6.
He's number 5. Nice.
Number 5.
So we have Mahomes, Kelce, Prescott, most hated NFL players right now.
I'm trying to think of who could.
I think number 1, as soon you 100% would be like, this guy for sure makes sense. And there's the whole list. You'd be like, okay.
I'm trying to think major markets. New England's pretty well hated, but not as much these days. It's dissipated, right?
Right. Yeah. This is a very current pulse on what people feel about the NFL right now. Definitely. Tyreek Hill is number 6 on the list. So top 10. We've got 4 out of the top 10 so far. You're doing good. You've not misnamed one. I mean, you're not missing anybody. You're not throwing any shots out there that haven't landed. So you're just being real cautious.
But number 1, I'm surprised it's not Mahomes or Kelce.
Yeah. Okay.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing. I needed, I don't have any great, I should have got my air horns ready for that one. Deshaun Watson takes the number 1 place for currently most hated NFL players. I feel like it's so easy to forget about him, right?
Yeah.
He went to Cleveland and disappeared.
Well, he sucks.
He sucks.
Now that's a guy
true.
that maybe deserves his. Like that's not what I'm talking about.
It's
when
not
I'm-
like a facade hatred. It's like a legit maybe hatred.
yeah.
Yeah, and so that's probably a earned number one. Kelsey and Mahomes, I think people are just mostly tired of seeing and hearing from. Then it, is probably why they're 2 and 3.
And Kelsey annoys me, and I've been on record of being like just like annoyed by the Kelsey shoved in our face and stuff. But you'll
Yeah.
never catch me on record like saying that. Oh, Kelsey needs to be doing this, or this guy,
Right.
this and that.
Yeah,
and
same way.
These guys are they're
They're going to do what they're going to do. That's fine.
They've achieved more levels of success in their profession, which is already the 1% of the 1% make it to the levels they have,
Right.
like the NFL. But they've won 3 fucking Super Bowls. Like that's what I don't comprehend. Like how can anybody in that city ever say anything bad
Yeah.
about them? Like I don't get it. They don't deserve it.
They don't deserve it.
If the Jets won 1 Super Bowl, I would never ever say a bad word about the quarterback of that team.
Yeah, dude. These people they're getting greedy. They're getting greedy.
We have a little taste of that in St. Louis. People bashing Petrangelo like the motherfucker was the captain of our only Stanley Cup championship ever. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like
Right. No needed.
hit a nerve there.
So you got one. Do you want me to just give you the rest of the list, or do you still want to keep guessing at the top 10?
I think we'll cash out here. You can give me
All
the
right.
rest. I got 1
So
through
you
6.
got. You missed number 4. Number 4, Aaron Rodgers.
Checks out.
Checks out. You have 5, Dak Prescott. Tyreek Hill at 6. Number 7, Odell Beckham Jr. Number 8, Zeke Elliott.
Really?
Yep. Your boy is on the most hated list currently for whatever, I guess I don't know.
I get it. Well,
See, that's what I
also,
was saying.
Dallas is very much hated. That's why I guessed Dak.
Yeah. Number 9, Stephon Diggs.
I was gonna guess Diggs.
Number 10,
Loser.
Juju Smith-Schuster. And
I'm
that's your
surprised
top
Kadarius
10.
Tony's not on there.
Let's see.
It's a lot of flack.
I'm just scrolling down. They give you up till they got a lot all the way down to I'm not number 28 right now. They give you 28.
Who's number 28?
Josh Allen is number 28. Most hated. I was looking for who were you just saying? Who were you saying that
Kadarius Tony.
I was looking for him, and I'm not seeing him on the list all the way down
He
to.
gets. I don't know if it's a hatred as much as people just make fun of him for how bad he is.
That's funny. Russell Wilson is 14. George Pickens is 11.
Hey, that's my receiver now on my dynasty team. We ride with George.
DJ Metcalf is 17. I don't know. DK. I'm sorry. You're right. That's a me bad. But he's number 17, and I don't ever feel like people had any hatred towards him. Trevor Lawrence, 19? What's up with that?
Because he's
Lamar Jackson, 22. Sauce Gardner, 23. Is that true? I feel like people love Lamar. Somehow he got voted onto this list. Is it just anybody who's popular is somehow making this
I
most
don't
hated
see
list?
what there is to hate about Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, I agree. I don't
And
think
really
he's-
not. And I'm a big Josh Allen hater as a Buffalo Bills hater. But
Yeah.
Josh Allen, by all accounts, seems like a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I feel like by the time it got out of the top 10, people were just looking for famous names to be like, I don't like this person, and it just ended up getting put up on the list because people voted for a name that they knew.
Like
you know?
I'm confused with the Josh Allen hate.
Well, it's all the way down to 28, so I say that doesn't matter. The top 10.
what the fuck is
feels
Lamar
pretty
done?
good. What the fuck did Lamar do? I agree. But yeah, I just felt that was a good list. I had it sitting here. Thought we could get into it after the Mahomes thing because I didn't realize that would send you on a little tangent, but I like it.
Well,
I
it's
like
bullshit.
It is bullshit. So go suck yourself.
And then they
big
call
Kansas
themselves
City
like the
sports
biggest
announcer.
Best, yeah, and then these fans call themselves the best fans in football.
And you don't need to don't perpetuate this whole Kansas City
Oh, I am.
taking off nonsense. Like I said, look at their Fortune 500 companies. Look at St. Louis's. They still only have a couple. We still got close to 50. So when you're talking about economic powerhouses of the state, they still got a long way to go, brother. Just because they're relevant in pop culture doesn't mean that they're doing shit in the real world. Go suck yourself, Lamar Hunt. Isn't that the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing to get us off a tangent, like reminiscing on some of the best food that this world has to offer.
Ooh, yes.
And that's potatoes.
Yay. Yay. Yay.
Woo!
So we're going to do our Mount Rushmore then, I imagine, right? Time to get into it?
I think it is that time.
So again, we're going to do Mount Rushmore of potato foods. Now, is it going to be like potato only dishes, like things you do with just potato, or
Single serve potatoes, like
okay, not like a dish where potato is just part of it.
no,
Potato's got to be the star or the main thing, or just the only.
yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. So let's see. We will flip the coin, right, and then we will determine the first pick. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I'll flippy. You cally. Again, coin has The Office on one side and blank on the other side.
Blank.
Flipped. Coin landed. It says The Office. Yikes. Woo. So I will. God. You know what? I always like this strategy. I will defer. We're going to let Xavi have the first pick.
Didn't want it.
I'll tell you all about it.
So you got the first pick. Xavi. He said didn't want it. He's really thinking through this.
Well, if I'm going 1-1, and when I'm thinking these, when I'm saying this, I'm talking about at its best, you know.
Oh, yeah? Like at the elite level?
Yeah, like I'm not going to, if say,
well, sure, yeah. I mean,
say we're taking like best pizzas and we go pepperoni pizza, you're thinking of the best slice of pepperoni pizza you can get,
for
right?
sure, yeah. That makes sense. But that's with all these
So
lists.
with that underway,
best.
number one, I'm taking the McDonald's French fry.
Ooh, very, very niche and specific.
Well, yes.
I like it. I
Because
love
another,
me
like a
McDonald's
fresh
French fry. A
McDonald's French fry, hot, ready.
Mm.
They're elite.
No, that's true.
And with the 1-1 pick, I needed something that we can all fucking
There we
get
go.
down and relate
I had to find the gong. I was going to use the gong for each pick. So we will. Each pick will be followed by a gong.
So I'm going McDonald's French fry, 1-1.
Nice. That's a good pick. I do like that pick. All right. So let's see. That means I got to, for my first pick in the potato dish, I will have to go. So, I mean, there's other French fries I could pick. But like, so, okay. That's where it gets tricky. Like, what if I'm. Okay.
The fry just has to be the star of the show. Like, it have other things with it. The fry just, or like the potato. The potato has to be the star of the show.
But, like, does that close out that whole. I guess it would. All right. Well, then give me baked potato, give me mashed potato.
Whoa.
I mean, I'm just saying. Like, those are elite ways to just if you got a spud in your hand, what are you gonna do with it? You're like, I can bake it. It's gonna take some time to make me a French fry.
I was thinking about mashed.
But like, I can be out in the wilderness growing me a raw ass potato. And I can make a baked potato over a fire, or I can mash that bitch up, have mashed potatoes. I mean, you know, I won't have maybe the fat, the butter, but you can get all that stuff. That's just toppings, baby. But like you said, we're talking about
toppings counts though, as with it,
because we're talking the best we ever had.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, toppings count with it. I was just saying the potato has to be the star, and it is the star of the show. Like,
yeah, like if I'm.
That's what I mean. I didn't mean it has to just be a plain baked potato. Yeah, like,
no, I know.
You can have your baked potato with your sour cream, butter, cheese, all that shit.
Yeah, whatever makes an elite level baked potato, give it to me.
Yeah, and that's a great pick.
Those are outstanding. You know what I missed? God damn it. My fucking lazy ass on these goddamn drippity drops. Baked potato. Mashed potato. Fuck.
I mean, those are, you got to go with them.
Yep. And I have other, you know, there's other potatoes in the holster. Trust me, there's plenty of other spuds that are tickling around my brain, but I felt like I had to get those locked up before. I didn't want to just leave them hanging out there. I didn't want to leave them hanging. You know, those are two delicious forms of potato.
And I'm going to go with potato skins.
Potato skins. Now that definitely was right there on my next pick.
I mean, they're so fucking good when like done correctly.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's really
God.
just a better way to have a baked potato.
Yeah. Yeah. It really is, dude. Potato skins is got to be my pick here.
Because it does, you know, it treats the whole potato and, you know, you don't have to do all the work yourself after the fact. Like, it cooks them bitches with all the toppings and fixins in there. And then the skin gets more.
I wish we had more people on. I will say now we're going to leave a lot of elite shit off, and that's just the nature of only having 2 people for this.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I think it'll get to a point where we regularly will
Call
have
in
3.
big potato guy.
Yeah, we might have to start calling in for this segment. With the rotation.
Dude, that's the people got to just tell us what we left off. You
And
know,
then I'm going to go with
everybody gets their opinions.
hash browns.
Hash browns. The hash browns are solid. So you got the McDonald's Frenchy fries. You got the potato
If I was
skins.
going best hash brown, it would. I didn't know I couldn't have just 2 McDonald's there on there. Like
just really.
So, but even still, so I you know I'm going with the classic.
Yeah, what's
shredded
your preferred method of
brown
hash
crust?
brown? Yeah, you
hash
want
browns.
flat top or Blackstone.
Yes. Blackstone flat top hash browns, shredded, seasoned.
Do you want your hash
nice.
browns? Would you, if you had to, if it was overdone, underdone, which one's
Over.
worse? Which one's worse?
Oh, under.
Yeah, I caught you there. Have to listen sometimes.
Yeah. What you want an undercooked hash brown? No. Fucking
Some people
chewing on it raw.
don't want those.
I want that crispy.
Ooh, you want that crispy?
Hash browns are so good, dude.
Yeah, hash browns are good. Hash browns are good. Oh boy. So
We're gonna have to get way better with the drops.
nobody knows for sure. You just got to make a choice and go with it. So sometimes the gut tells me to go with the cheers, and the cheers be the cheers. So the hash browns are good. I got 2 here. I got baked. I got mashed. Hum. Well, all right. I feel like along the same lines of hash browns, give me tater tots.
They're great.
I mean, tater tots, right? It's basically a hash brown, right? It's a $golden hash brown, small, crispy on all sides. Got this little potatoey center.
They are great. I was
Tater
hoping
tots
that got
are
back to me.
Yeah, that was wishful thinking.
I
Very
maybe
wishful
could
thinking.
if I took tater tots and hash browns. Were you taking potato skins here?
I would have definitely taken potato skins had they still been on the board. For sure. No doubt about that. Yeah, tater tots. I feel like not a lot to say about them. You know what they are. People know what they are. Sonic's got the great tater tots. Who else has the great tater tots? Every once in a while, you go to a restaurant that has some great tater tots.
You go to a restaurant with tater tots, you get the tater tots.
I agree with that. Man, there's a place that we go kind of frequently that has great tater tots, but right now the name is escaping me. Well, tater tots, solid. Picked it third. For my 4th potato, there's a lot of great ones, and I'm kind of like racking through them. I'm sure there's going to be a long list of honorable mentions we can go through, but I feel like this counts, and I'm just going to pick it. The party potato dish with the potato dish you'll see at holidays with the cheese and the cornflakes on top.
Oh, potato casserole.
Potato casserole, party potatoes,
my
and other
God,
places.
dude! I thought that was gonna be my. My mom's potato casserole is like my favorite fucking thing, and I was just.
Adrian's favorite thing is the potato
no!
casserole
I didn't
we
see
make.
this one coming. The potato casserole.
Blindsided.
I had it locked in as my 4th pick because I didn't want to reach on it, dude.
Well, hey, look, potato casserole is elite.
Oh my gosh, the cubed diced potatoes with the cheese topped with
yes.
cornflakes.
That is
No
one of the best ways
way.
to consume potatoes.
Now I gotta think. I just was sitting back here
way.
relaxing, acting all cool, shooting some b-balls.
Hold on, wait, I missed it. I want party potatoes. And then that makes
I just don't call them party potatoes. I call
potato
potato casserole.
It's, all the same. potato casserole,
God.
party potatoes, potato.
I went from saying party potatoes, what a stupid fucking pick, and then you started describing them, and you see me sit up. I was like, wait,
He
what?
said, hold on a second. You look like the meme of the guy sitting at the front of his chair, sitting up in the chair like, wait a minute. What did he say?
Well, because I just never called them party potatoes. My mom makes them every Christmas.
All the holidays, dude.
Oh my God.
We make them for Aid's birthday, most of the holidays.
They're so good.
Yep.
She'll
Delicious.
make me a whole batch just to take home and heat up myself.
Dude, that's so good. That's so good.
Oh no.
I'm sorry to do it to you, brother. I'm sorry to do it to you.
So, what are your picks?
So I really feel good about
Mashed
this.
potatoes.
I have baked potato, mashed potato, tater tots, and potato casserole, party potatoes.
I do have the McDonald's French fry on here, so I feel great about that. And you have a list with no fries.
I
So
don't have any
think-
fries.
And I'm sitting downwind from you, and the only way to combat no fries is with double fry.
Okay.
And I'm going
Let's
curly
go.
fry.
Wow, that's good. Curly fries are very, very delicious.
They are seasoned differently than most traditional fries. There's so
Yeah.
many fucking good variations of fries. The
Yeah.
curly fry is definitely different enough from the McDonald's French fry.
Yeah.
That
And
I
they're
feel like it's two different things I got on my board here.
big time. And they're built in a way that you can load them bitches up and,
Yes.
they'll carry a heaping amount of toppings without just falling apart.
And we all know it's like the orange kind of tinted curly
Yeah.
fry.
Oh, yeah,
seasoned
they're
well.
seasoned.
Arby's has a great one.
Arby's for sure. Jack in the Box original.
Yes,
You know.
another great curly fry. Dude, I am also happy with my list. How could either one of us have a bad list when it's a potato list?
I mean, and again, we probably left off some bangers and mash. You know,
I like what you did there. Did you do that on intention?
you know who
Just
knows?
own it. Yeah, you didn't do that intentionally,
It was
but
improv. I mean, I said bangers and
No
mash.
pun intended.
Yeah, who knows?
but yeah. So I'm going. I got
I
McDonald's.
like that. So McDonald's.
French fry. Then I got the
Oh, I owe you a. Go ahead for your last.
potato skin, hash browns, and I got the curly fry.
Curly fry, definitely elite. Yeah, double fry makes up for your lack of mushy potatoes that I got. You know, I got the mashed potatoes
But
and
we
the potato
left off
casserole.
a heap. I mean, we didn't even get. We've done the chip draft, but potatoes has spawned off into a whole fucking juggernaut industry of potato chips.
Potato chips, ooh, big time. We're gonna get flack for not getting no potato chips on there. That's okay.
Oh, and the reason I thought of that though is because we've already done a chip draft and gave them all their love, and
They're a category all their
Even
own.
though I went-
but they are a potato.
I think I went pretty corn chip
Centric.
heavy on that episode.
Ooh, corn chips. For sure.
I
Fritos
mean-
are elite, brother.
I like a good au gratin potato,
Yep.
loaded baked potato soup.
Yeah, potato soup is very good. You know, or you just get like, even just like, I don't even know what you call it. Just roasted potatoes, steamed potatoes when they're in the chunk form. Like that's a delicious form of potato.
What is your if your favorite French fry?
Style of French fry?
Yeah,
Probably the, like, I don't know what you'd call the McDonald's style. Is that like a classic cut or something?
so is that your favorite fry? McDonald's fry.
Yeah, but now you see, like, even a Jack in the Box fry is a real similar style, the McDonald's style, and those are really good too. Yeah, that's my preferred. I don't mind a crinkle cut, but I want them to be crispy. I don't want a soggy crinkle cut.
What are your thoughts on the waffle fry?
Waffle fries can be good if they're crispy,
Yes,
but I also feel like it's a lot. They usually fall apart in the middle if you get
have
them.
a real soggy
Yeah,
waffle
situation.
fry. Yeah.
And they're hard for dippings. Like dipping a waffle fry is a work. Like you got to break it apart usually, give it a good dippings.
Yeah, but I mean, I think we.
What about you? What about your favorite fry?
Like I said, a McDonald's fry.
Well,
That's
that
hot
style.
and fresh. That style, I do like a good crinkle cut. And then I think sometimes, dude, a slept-on great steak fry, you can get so much dip on it, dude. I do like a good steak fry.
Steak fries get a little big for me. We're like, treading water into the wedge, potato
But
wedge
yeah, I
category.
do love a potato wedge.
I don't love a potato wedge most times.
I like a
if
potato
I want a
wedge.
French fry and you give me potato wedges, I'm not feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Like I would have just got something
We
else.
left off sweet potatoes,
Sweet potato
which
pie.
has a whole. It's spawned
Sweet potato
a whole,
pie. I mean, you're talking about.
Like my dad's gonna be upset that we left off sweet potatoes.
But you can use a sweet potato as a baked potato. It's still like, you know what I mean?
Well,
That's
no,
in the same category.
You're not
What?
getting that.
What do you mean you're
It's a
not
whole
getting
different thing.
It's a baked potato.
Okay, let's like say, well, I took Coke,
It's
I
not
get
like
Pepsi.
you said whatever the best form of baked potato is, and that could be different for everybody.
Well,
it could be a
okay,
sweet
but
baked potato. A
but
sweet
that'd
potato
be a
is
sweet baked potato.
You're
Sweet
pulling
potato
hairs.
is not on Bob's board, guys.
So I have to have a plain russet potato every time I want a baked potato. I can't
Yes.
switch up my potato type. I can't have a gold one. I can't have a red one. I
You
can't
could
have a
have
sweet
if
one.
you drafted that too.
What?
That'd have been
You're
awesome.
telling me I have to have
in that world
all
that'd have been
different
awesome.
type of
You'd had
potato,
all
of baked potato
Yeah.
only, Mount Rushmore of different type of potatoes for each one? No, that feels like some splitting hairs, gooble gobble. To me, sweet potato can be baked and mashed, you know? So sweet potato is not left out. It just wasn't locked in on. We didn't talk about, what's the one they make? What's the one at oh gosh, at Easter time when you do the marshmallow and the sweet potato?
That'd just be like the sweet potato casserole
Sweet potato casserole. Thank you. That one is an honorable mention for sure.
with marshmallows, brown sugar.
See, that's a good one. That's another holiday one that comes out with we do a lot of potatoes on the holidays. A lot of
I do
carbs.
potatoes all the time.
A lot of people do. I do. I'm a meat and potatoes guy. It's what I do.
Gosh, and why wouldn't we be?
Yeah. Thanks, Irish.
Ireland.
Ireland folk. I was going to say Irish folk, but I just left out folk. I just said thanks, Irish.
Yeah,
You know the
and,
guy.
Well, before we get to the "Am I the Asshole?" I did want to just touch base real quick on Ozzy Osbourne.
I'll
tell you all about it.
Dude, I agree. Thank you for bringing that up because I wanted to talk about this. They had a large show in Birmingham, England, the hometown for Black Sabbath and Ozzy. And it was kind of a show where they got all artists that, have either played with Ozzy over the years or were heavily influenced by Ozzy and Black Sabbath to kind of, memorialize Ozzy and give him a chance to perform for folks one last time, essentially, because I don't think, he doesn't plan on performing again. And it seems likely that he wouldn't be able to perform again in the future because he has Parkinson's, which is a degenerative disease. So they had an opportunity to put this show together. And I was, when it first was announced months back, I was like, oh, this is a really cool idea. So I'm glad that.
And it seems like it went really awesome. My dad watched all 8 hours of it, and he
All
seemingly
reviews are
loved it.
glowing.
Were they?
95% of the reviews I heard were glowing. There's sticklers. People were like, oh, the audio was bad here or there. But most of the time, the audio was outstanding, and they had it dialed in and ready to go. People were able to watch it live or catch it just after it aired. And I think that was outstanding. Everybody who's a fan of not even just Ozzy or Black Sabbath, but a fan of that style of music was able to tune in and feel like they were a part of something that was
I think it's
celebrating
cool.
a large chunk of our culture,
And just a rare thing, something be planned on such a big scale and go as well as it did, and
Right.
have such 95% in today's negative ass world is pretty rave reviews, and just to an icon and the legend that is Ozzy Osbourne, I think it's
Right.
a well deserved farewell. For
I
him.
agree, and a lot of icons and a lot of superstars don't have the opportunity to go out on this kind of platform, right?
You get their flowers.
Yeah, get their flowers, if you will. Absolutely. He is a guy who's been such a part of the culture for over 50 years.
Damn near created
60
the
years.
culture in a lot of ways. Played a huge
Well,
part.
yeah, and the rock culture for sure. Very much an inventor in the rock culture, but even just in the cultural zeitgeist of being on TV and then just being Ozzy Osbourne, this wild rock guy,
but
just a
always
character.
was Ozzy Osbourne.
Always
Has
himself.
been.
Always has been. That's right. Very much just an authentic person, and getting the chance to celebrate all that he's brought to the world. It was pretty awesome to see. And, all the great musicians and celebrities that came out and celebrated with him was cool. And to hear him sing, it's, that music has something, is somewhere special in the human brain, that music is always able to bring it out of people, even at the, when you're at your worst of times.
What do you wrap it up? Hold on, let me see. I'm just going through because my dad was updating us on the sets and everything. I'm trying to see what they wrapped it up with.
Yeah, shout out to Bill also on that. I was also very much thinking of him when the show was announced, and I knew that it would be something that he would enjoy, and I'm glad that they had the streaming option, because that it was just one place for the concert, and it wasn't going to be something.
So Ozzy did the final song of his set was Crazy Train.
Yeah.
And then Black Sabbath came out.
Right.
And it looks like they closed with Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
But yeah,
played Paranoid in there somewhere, and Mama, I'm Coming Home was during his solo set, and they said that was not a dry eye to be found in the house. It's a emotional thing to think about. Guy getting down towards the last years of his life, probably, and singing an emotional song. For sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on that.
Great execution. Glad that they were able to do that for Ozzy and the band. Great seeing that all those guys were able to come out and play together still. Like, that's just outstanding in itself. All of them are pushing 80, if not already 80, outstanding.
And hopefully the success of this can lead to us trying to give more flowers and have similar things, send-offs to these icons that were provided all of us with.
Sure. You got somebody like Paul McCartney, who's obviously up there in age, but in seemingly fine health. But when do you say, "Oh, we should do this kind of thing for a Paul McCartney or an Elton John"?
And I think the thing is, though, it's got to be the last. Like, you can't do this and then perform again. Like, it's
right. That's for sure. And I think, and I heard people even being like, "Oh, Steven Tyler and Aerosmith came and performed at this Ozzy show," and Steven Tyler's kind of in the same boat. Like, they can't tour anymore. He's only able to perform at a very limited capacity. So people are like, we should do this kind of show for Steven Tyler and Aerosmith. But where does it become, a little people? Where do people get tired of it? I guess
Tyler
is the question.
On the level of Ozzy Osbourne,
right? To some people, he is, but
yeah, I think that Paul McCartney, of course.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and maybe we could have done something like this for Prince. That would have been fucking awesome.
Right. Or Michael Jackson. But obviously, like I'm saying, most people don't get this opportunity because it's hard. You don't ever want somebody to have any kind of degenerating health situation.
Yeah.
But when they do, it gives you more of an opportunity to put their life into perspective and to, celebrate them. Right. Where when somebody dies more suddenly or quickly, you have to celebrate them after they pass.
I don't even know if James Hetfield would be in that category because he is part of Metallica and the face of Metallica, but Ozzy it's different. Ozzy's different. I feel like he's
he contributed so much more after Black Sabbath than that. But Metallica and James Hetfield and that band have already done so much to this point, and they're again culturally relevant. Right, with kids because they were in Stranger Things, and so they're not irrelevant in the zeitgeist. So give them another 20 years when he's 80, and we'll see what people are feeling about that. I'm sure that they'd want to give him a send off similar if
James.
Yeah.
Him
and Lars just sitting there arguing with each other. Oh, that'd be good. Which one drives the other one to their deathbed first? But yeah, shouts out to that show. Glad it happened. Give them that. We'll give them some of that, and we'll give them some. They didn't call David Lee Roth for that one. And like Eddie Van Halen, there's a guy that didn't get no flowers. But anyway.
No, I seem to have lost.
I see you were looking for something, ma'am, that you might have lost.
Okay, but I'm going to find it.
Xavi's going to be driving us on our Am I the Asshole story, I guess it is, or what? Maybe it was something a little different. But
no, it's Am I the Asshole.
It's an Am I the Asshole? But yeah, Xavi had found one, so he's going to lead us this week.
When I exited out of the app earlier.
Oh, it didn't save it in your background?
No, so I'm like, I have to go back through them.
Keep scrolling. What?
Yeah!
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Hold on. You know what? I think I have this. I have it covered. There we go. How much of the Jeopardy music can we use until YouTube shuts us down? We'll find out today, folks. Oh, we got...
Now we play the waiting game.
Thanks, Homer.
All right. I'm just going to search it.
Yeah, that's all right. I feel like there was... So 4th of July happened I had a good 4th of July. We went out to the cabin. He found it. So, we are ready.
And I haven't read through all this. The title caught my eye, so we're going to be kind of all reading this story together.
All right.
Am I the asshole for not telling my coworker he shit himself?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
For context, I work in a school for students with autism. My classroom has 2 teachers and 3 aides who help the students with their schoolwork, coping skills, and bathrooming. One of the aides in my classroom is a 25-year-old married man with an autism diagnosis himself.
But he's a teacher?
Well, yeah, he might not be majorly on the spectrum.
Sure. Okay.
Yesterday, we all smell a horrible odor, like a dirty diaper, and assume one of the kids had an accident or has to use the restroom. We check and ask if everything is all good. The kids are fine. This coworker stands up, and his whole ass is soaking wet through his thin basketball shorts and a yellow stain in the crack.
Oh.
I'm mortified.
Oh, no.
He announces he's taking students to the bathroom, and we let him leave. We all stare at each other, shocked and repulsed, and what the fuck? I leave for my lunch break, and this aide who shat himself is gone for the next hour or so, taking the kids around to their music class and other scheduled activities. He comes back an hour later, still in the same shit shorts, absolutely reeking.
Shit shorts.
By this point, a lot of people and other students in the building have noticed the smell, and other teachers and staff have seen his soiled shorts. This guy has not addressed his accident or excused himself at all. No one is addressing him. We all feel gaslit and confused, but I also feel like the asshole for noticing and let it go on last half of the day without pulling the guy aside and saying, hey, you need to change your clothes and you have something in your pants, dude. I was so shocked and grossed out, but now that I have time to process this whole crazy situation, I'm pissed at this guy for playing it off like he didn't fucking shit his pants at work and then blame the smell on the other kids for taking any accountability. Am I the asshole for not having more sympathy for my autistic coworker and putting an end to this madness sooner?
Oh, man.
I don't even want to be around anymore.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like that's a good one. Good pool.
It's a good pool. I kind of do feel like this person's the asshole. Like, sure, this person should be self-aware that they shat themselves and take care of it. But if they're going to try to act like they didn't do it, somebody needs to fucking man up and say, hey, dude, you shit yourself. You need to go clean this up. Like, this is not okay. You know what I mean? You need to find that kind of stuff happening. Like, no way. This person, you're not like a super asshole for not telling him, but you're kind of an asshole. Like, I don't know. Maybe somehow, some way, this person actually didn't realize that they shit themselves, and they do think it's the kids. Like, it's the same argument if somebody's got food in their teeth or whatever. Like, you tell them, right? So, you tell this guy, hey,
definitely.
Don't make a big deal about it. Like, I'm exaggerating.
I mean, even if somebody has like some dandruff on their shoulder, I'll go wipe it off for them, Just things like that.
Straighten up the tie. Like, if you really
I definitely it's that person's so far the asshole for not, especially because, you already said that this guy has some kind of diagnosed autism. Yeah. So.
And then for you to be like, oh, this person's the asshole for not taking care of it over this whole, like, they just chose to be like, yeah, I'm just going to walk around with shit pants.
Yeah,
for
do
the
you
whole
think
day
that person didn't know? You think they farted? I think what happened is that maybe that person farted,
like
didn't
a
realize
shart?
they shit themselves.
Ooh, some sharting action.
So was walking around the whole day,
Dude, for sure that probably was what happened. They were like, oh, got away with that one. Thinking that squeaked out that far, no problems at all.
And then, is used to maybe because they're working in an environment that other people do shit themselves.
Yeah.
So, like, they're just assuming that.
Nope, it has to be one of these little assholes.
Yes, everybody involved there is the asshole, really, more so than the person who shit themselves.
Yeah, like, everybody's just talking about, like, oh, gosh, can you believe Bill shat himself?
They seem pissed. He said, I was fucking disgusted.
I can't believe Devin's just sitting in shit. And he's just let it happen. No, dude, you guys are all the asshole for recognizing it and nobody, like, taking them aside and being like, hey, I think you shit yourself. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I didn't realize it was me. maybe I sat in dog shit or something.
Let me go to comments and see what they're saying.
Yeah, I'm sure all the Reddit comments would be like, no, you're not the asshole. This guy's got to know what he's doing.
Oh, first, number one comment. You are the asshole for not addressing it with him.
Okay.
I realized it was very awkward, but I don't see why you were taking an antagonistic view of your coworker. You really think he didn't knowingly or just didn't care?
Yeah, dude.
Well, the situation is pretty crazy to me. I'm quite certain he wasn't just being an asshole to you all. And I feel it really off-putting that you are now coming at this situation from a perspective of having being offended.
Okay,
rather
okay.
than mortified for him.
Yeah,
Guilty for not helping him resolve it or at least bring it to his attention. Is there some reason why you think he knew this had happened and he just chose not to do anything about it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You weren't gaslit unless someone was trying to tell you didn't experience what you experienced.
Dude, people just love using
everybody's saying they're the asshole.
these pop psychology terms. Everybody feels like they've been gaslit for something. Everybody feels like, oh, my trauma. Oh, my anxiety. I don't know. But yeah, dude.
He's a grown man, married and responsible for the care of others. He should have the wherewithal to realize he pooped his pants.
That's true.
Also, how hard would it be to pull him aside and say, quick, go to the restroom and check yourself. I think something happened.
That's
if
the bigger
nothing else
thing.
For sanitary reasons, for the students he works with, that apparently every other adult in the building was totally fine with him continuing to work
Yeah.
with.
Let's just make fun of Bruce with the poop pants and not worry about the fact that he's walking these children around with his shit pants.
Okay, gaslight gatekeep.
The internet is a wild place. No, that person is definitely
And then him
the
and all
asshole.
of his cohorts.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. This is like mob mentality. Like they're all just pumping each other up on these
Can you
thoughts.
believe fucking Jack?
Jack's over here shitting himself, and we all have to just deal with it. What an asshole he is. He expects us to just walk around and smell his poop all day.
You know what I
Gosh.
think? I think really deep down too is why they didn't address it. Sounds like he's the only guy going around doing things, taking everybody to and fro. They all just want to sit on their asses and play.
Let Jack do it.
Yeah,
Jack's the only one taking care of shit around there.
This motherfucker's at it again. Well, do you want to take them to music class? No,
Let Jack do it.
I just don't want to smell his shit.
But Jack's walking around with poop in his pants all day, and he won't even do anything about it. I can't believe he's gaslighting us like this.
That guy's right though. The commenter that said it'd be like if Jack came back and was like, "I didn't shit myself.
Yeah, like that would be maybe different.
I think I sat in something."
Yeah, that's what I would feel like the guy would be. That'd be different. Then he'd be like, okay, this guy is crazy. But no, that's not how it happened at all. Nobody nobody had the balls.
They just got increasingly more pissed and disgusted with him.
Instead of getting the balls to tell Jack, hey man, you got some shit on you. You shit your pants maybe. But like discreet.
They didn't want him to go home and change because then they had to do something.
Get off your lazy ass and you tell that man he shit his pants.
Yeah. Because if he goes home, then who's going to be fucking walking the kids down to the bathrooms in the music class? Not them.
Not them, that's damn sure. That's damn sure.
So, well, all in all, I think it's a good time to wrap it up because I got to shower and still eat before work.
Oh yeah. The old man Rivers on the clock. I get it. Hey, Jamie's been slave to the trades here too. She's been worked from 7:30 a.m. till about 9 p.m. yesterday, basically doing stuff. So everybody's in the trenches these days doing what they got to do to survive in this world we here have built.
We're fucking putting boots to the ground.
So shouts out to all you hardworking folks out there making it happen. All of our big sponsors.
Call in, big blue collar guy.
Call in, big worker. And yeah, feels good.
All right. And on that note,
Pee-pee for my bunghole.
that was perfect for that fucking That was perfect for that. Am I the asshole?
Oh, yeah, dude. For sure. Missed it.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, I'm still working out which pads where,
We gotta find a system.
driggity drops.
Maybe we could create a label that you could reference so when you scroll, you know where, like.
Well, but then it's like getting to it and hitting it at the right time is always like, it's just a timing thing. Searching in it and doing it at the right time is always fun.
But on that note, thank you, everybody. Love
Yeah.
you all. And.